Today is Tuesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, so today we are talking all things cruise. So once again, let's see. So the previous video, I talked about the things that I just absolutely must do here around the house to, get ready to cruise. And the things that I shared with you guys in the last video, those are actually things I do here around the house, whether I be getting ready to go on a cruise or just a car trip, a drive. So today I wanted to talk about all things fashion, guys. If you have been family members here on the channel for a while, then you well know that, like I said in the last video, I am a recovering hotel snob, germaphobe, detests all things communal. Why have we and my family decided to do a seven night cruise? Yeah, so we're gonna be gone a while. So packing and weight restrictions are absolutely going to have to come into play. So what I have decided to put together for this particular cruise is to travel, or not travel light, because also, as I said in the last video, we travel heavy. I wanted to put together outfits that could possibly be worn in some way multiple days if possible. If not, I've packed about 14 different looks, but if I wanted to mix and mingle and swizzle up different looks, I absolutely will be able to do that. So for the first look, I am actually wearing it today, and it is just the most basic item I think, whether you be man, woman, or child, anyone could own. And it's just a white, lightweight, button-down top. In this case, there's no button, but this top, guys, is from H&M. I have had it, I know now, for about 2 seasons. As you can see, it is holding up beautifully, very lightweight, and I felt it would be very appropriate to take on a cruise. Does not take up much space in the suitcase. You guys will have to drop down, leave a comment. Let me know if you use packing cubes, or if you do the roll method. I actually do the roll method for my packing. I feel that it absolutely helps us to get as much stuff in the suitcase as possible. Also, drop down, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys remember the clear plastic vacuum bags. They have like this little attachment on the bag, and you pack all your things in there, and you take your vacuum cleaner, attach the hose to it, and it sucks out all of the excess air, thereby allowing you to get as much stuff into that bag as you can. I'm not sure if they still make those. Possibly the packing cubes have actually replaced those by now, but you guys will have to drop down, leave a comment. Let me know if you remember those. But yeah, anywho's, the first look is this H&M top, and it is very long. So you can actually wear it as a top, and possibly, depending on the size that you get, wear it the way I'm wearing it here as a dress. And no worries, I'm not sure if they still have this at H&M, but if they do, I'll absolutely have the links below. If not, I will have something similar linked below as well. But very lightweight, perfect, I think, for not only being on the ship, tooling around. I told you guys in the last video, we're going to be on one of the Oasis class ships. Those are the biggest ships in the world. We are doing Royal Caribbean, so the ship is going to be huge. So this particular look is absolutely very comfortable to wear as we are exploring the ship, but also when we get off of the ship for excursions. So the first way I have it here is worn as a dress. I absolutely do have on some biker shorts underneath. I think that is just the perfect way to wear this particular dress, as it is extremely thin. So biker shorts underneath, and then the first look, I have it here with my DIOR book tote. It's going to give this really simple look an elevated look. I know I talked with you guys in the last video. We kind of hemmed and hawed as to whether or not I wanted to take my luxury bags. I think for this trip, I'm going to do a combination. On the days where it's not raining and I deem it is appropriate, possibly I will pull out the luxury bags that I have packed with me. So here in this case, I have my DIOR book tote and my Iran sandals. I don't typically wear, around here in Atlanta, my Iran sandals are not pulled out a whole lot. However, I do feel that when I travel, they look really, really nice on some of my vacations. And then if I wanted to scale the look down just a tad bit, I have this, guys. This is like a $7 bag that I picked up from Walmart. Yes, Walmart has a really good travel section over. Their bags are located over near the hats and the little accessories and things like that. But this bag was about $7 and I've had it actually, I know, about 4 or 5 years, and it holds up well. I take it to the pool, I take it to the beach. And then for my shoes, guys, I have on my TORY BURCH Cloud Millers with the cork sole. Absolutely a great look, very comfortable shoe, and I think this look would absolutely be great also tooling around the ship and also out for an excursion. You guys will have to drop down, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about this first look. For the next look, I will be wearing the Amazon set that I shared with you guys in the last video. I cannot take credit for this particular look. As I mentioned in that video, it was Eric who suggested that in order to save a little space in the suitcase, I get really lightweight pieces that I can do my signature roll and place in the suitcase, and that way we'll get more things in there. You guys will have to drop down, leave a comment. Let me know who in your family has the suitcase that without fail, when you get to the airport to check in, it is your bag. Whose bag is it that is always overweight? I am guilty. It is typically my bag, but I don't understand. Maybe the airport, the airlines, they have a scale that is set. I think it's set a little bit higher than the scale I have here at the house. I absolutely do weigh my bags. Currently, my bags are 43 pounds. And I'm gonna get as close to 50 without going over as I can. I want to use up all of my space. But I know if I get around 47, 48 pounds when we get to the airport, they're always gonna be, oh, you're at 51. So you guys let me know who's the person in your family who's guilty of having the heaviest bag. But anywho, Eric suggested that I get these little lightweight pieces here from Amazon. They are absolutely a set. As I stated in the last video, they are a really great price. I know it wasn't over $30, probably somewhere around $20, $22. I'll have these linked below, guys, but I have them in just about every color. The color that I'm wearing here right now is this really pretty brown color. I love it. I love that it has a V-neck, and I also love that the pieces are very lightweight. For my bag, I decided to go with what I am calling my Gucci. It's like a Gucci book tote, very similar to the DIOR book tote, very structured. And I know a lot of you would probably leave this particular bag at home. However, with us being gone so long, I've also stated that we are going to spend a day or two over in Miami. I feel that this would be a great piece to have with me to use as my carry-on. I can put a lot of, things like snacks, drinks, magazines, extra batteries, all of our medicines for the cruise. Thank you so much also to everyone who left these suggestions regarding the motion sickness medicine. You guys gave me some great tips. So thank you all so very much for that. But yeah, so this particular bag will be serving as a very functional multi-purpose bag, and then also something to take with me on our excursions while we are out. Not all of our excursions on this particular cruise are going to be beach related, so I feel that this particular Gucci bag will be absolutely appropriate, and I feel that the combination of the two, the kind of juxtaposition of the very low-end Amazon piece, but very functional, needed for this particular trip in terms of just space and weight, and then you add in the Gucci, you know, gives it a nice look. And so for the shoes, I shared these Gucci slides with you guys a few videos back. I love the fact that they do have that Gucci signature print. However, they're not like a fabric or a water absorbent material, if that makes any sense. It's almost like a vinyl. Yeah, it's almost like a vinyl fabric. And so if I were to get these wet, it wouldn't really be a big deal. You know, they're gonna dry, or I could just take a towel and kind of dry them off. But yeah, so this is the particular look here with this first Amazon set. All right, and so as I stated, I purchased the Amazon set in multiple colors. So I have it here in the black. I did get a medium in these. Ladies, you will probably be able to size down on these Amazon sets because they do run a bit big, so you may be able to size down. And so to break up the black, I decided to wear with this look my newest YSL bag. This is the YSL LOULOU. You guys know with the YSL bags, I am still getting familiar with the names, and so I'll have it accurately placed here on the screen. But I love this gorgeous color. It's like a caramel color. I love the kind of antique gold accents here on the chain of the bag. I love that this would be a great look for dinner. Even though this is like a biker set, the black gives it that classic look, just that, you know, one color, that monochromatic look from head to toe. And then adding in the YSL, it really elevates the look. And I'm still kind of trying to decide if I want to wear my Tory Burch Miller Clouds or just the classic Tory Burch Miller. You guys will have to let me know, which would you do? Would you do the Clouds or would you do the classic Miller? Not quite sure yet, but I do think these two pieces together, they kind of work really well to give me a slightly elevated look if we're going out to dinner on the ship. So really like this. I did pick them up, like I stated, in several colors. I shared with you, I think, the wine in the last video. I shared with you the green in the last video, but I have it here in this really, it's not a cobalt blue. It's somewhere between, I think, a cobalt and maybe like a steel blue. Not sure how it's coming off on camera. I still have a purple one and like a mauve pink one that I didn't bring down, just grabbed these, but they are so comfortable, feel really good on the skin. And I know if it's hot, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be hot, it's July, they'll really keep me both cool and comfortable. All right guys, up next is this look that I am currently wearing. You guys will have to let me know if you do this. Do you put together your outfits and then try them on to make sure everything is going to work? I absolutely do that. I do not take anything on a vacation that I have not tried on. Just because it looks good on the mannequin at the store, you grab it, bring it home and put it in your suitcase. I don't do that. I have to try everything on to make sure it's going to work out. So this next look, I put this one together for our sea days. I believe we have 2 or 3 sea days, and so from the videos I've seen, what most people do on their sea days is they hang around at the pool, they're over at the hot tubs, they're on the water slides. Yes guys, this ship absolutely has a water slide. It's that big. Well look, I don't know, maybe they all have water slides. This one's a big ship, it has a water slide. That's new to me. But anywho, so on those days, I see people walking around in their swimsuits. Look, I'm not bashful in any way, right? I will put on my swimsuits. If you guys go over to my Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram and you want to see these looks in play, head over to Instagram and I'll be uploading those pictures and videos soon. But yeah, so on the sea days, from what I've seen, a lot of the ladies, they walk around in their swimsuits. Well, I don't necessarily want to be sitting in the dining room or all of the other little eateries wearing my 2-piece swimsuit. So I felt this would be a look very, very close to a swimsuit that I could wear, still be part of the in crowd, but still also be comfortable, a little bit you know, a little bit covered up. So what I'm wearing in terms of the cover up is a very, I think, really nice, slightly revealing cover up, and I love the fact that the sleeves are really girly. This isn't, in my opinion, a typical swimsuit cover up. I love it. I love that it almost looks like a dress, but you can absolutely untie it, and then, you know, whatever you are wearing underneath is revealed. And speaking of what is going to be revealed, instead of wearing my two-piece here, in this particular case, I decided to put on those same biker shorts that came with my Amazon set. Now, I have that Amazon set in black twice. Is that how I want to say that? I picked up 2 of those in black. And so instead of wearing the shorts with instead of wearing the shirt with the swimsuit cover up, I decided to put on this little crop top that I purchased from Marshall's out of the athletic department that they have over there. And the swimsuit cover up came from Marshall's as well. I felt this was a great price. I think it was around $24, $25. So I don't have any Marshall's links for you guys, but I will absolutely list something similar. For the bag, I'm simply going to use that Walmart bag that I shared with you a few minutes ago, $7 bag. And for my shoes, I'm going to wear my black Tory Birch Millers with the cork sole. And I think this really makes a cute look to kind of hang out by the pool, hang out by the hot tub. But also I can still wear this very comfortably into some of the restaurants that I'm sure we will be hitting up on the cruise. You guys will have to drop down. Also, let me know if you purchased the drink package and the food dining package. Let me know. All right, guys, and so for my last look, I will be featuring one of the tees from the Unfrumpy Mommy store. Would it be a lookbook if I did not include one of my tees? I have shared with you guys time and time again. Yes, she does wear her tees. I am a t-shirt, blazer, denim shorts kind of girl. I will absolutely be wearing some of those different configurations on this particular cruise, but I just wanted to highlight a few of the pieces I felt would be the most interesting here. So for this particular look, I decided to grab the God Says tee from the store. I love this tee. You guys show this tee so much love over in the store, guys. I will be wearing it here in the round neck. You can absolutely purchase this tee once we reopen. Right now we're closed for restocking. We'll be back open shortly, but once we reopen, if you guys want to purchase this particular tee, you can absolutely purchase it here in the round neck as I have it, or you can choose to get the V-neck. But I love it. It's just a host of melanated women, and it says God says you are ... It says God says you are unique, you are special, you are lovely, you are strong, you are chosen, you are forgiven. So I love this particular tee. I love the really vibrant, pretty colors in this tee. And so I felt it would pair great. It would look great with this particular skirt that I have on here. This skirt, guys, is actually from Anthropologie. I've had it for about 2 summers and I love it. Whenever I wear this skirt, I get so many compliments on it, and I think wearing it, pairing it with this particular tee from the store, it's going to look amazing. The only thing that I feel would make this look even more great is if the skirt had pockets. I love a skirt with pockets. And so for my bag, again, I'm going to pull out my YSL, and for the shoe, I decided to go with my Tory Birch Miller Clouds. As you guys can see, I have a lot of different pieces, but then I am wearing the pieces multiple ways, and I'm getting a lot of uses out of them. These items that I show with you here today, guys, are just drops in they're just a drop in the bucket of what I have packed in my suitcase. I am continuously putting things in there. For a 7-night cruise plus a few days in Miami, I am kind of thinking I will change clothes about twice a day. So yeah, about 15, 16, 17 or so different looks. And so when I can kind of wear a look multiple ways, I think that is absolutely going to help, you know, with the weight of my bags. But anywho, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Really appreciate you all stopping in. Please drop down, leave a comment, let me know which look was your favorite look from today. Also, let me know who packs the heaviest in your family. And if you have any more last minute cruise tips and tricks. I know there are some cruise veterans out there. Please drop down, leave a comment, let me know. One of the ones that I took away from you guys was, in the case of the Dramamine, if I am prone to motion sickness, I want to take it 24 hours. They have a regular version of it and then they have a non-drowsy version. Take the non-drowsy version the night before and it's in my system once I step onto the ship, and it lasts for 24 hours. We do have the C-bands as well, but if you guys have any other tips and tricks for cruising as a first-time cruiser, I welcome all of the feedback. But anywho, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Really appreciate y'all stepping in. Really appreciate you guys stopping in today, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.